Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage, and where I left off last time, I ran out of time. And unfortunately, I was so tired at that point that I shut the game off, and I didn't save, because this game has save points. You can't just save whenever you want. So, I'm going to have to replay through a little bit of a section again, but because where I originally was, I didn't get very far. There's not a whole lot that was missed. I'm only going to have to repeat maybe like the last 10 minutes. But because my videos don't get viewed all the time, people probably didn't watch it all the way through. The last video, part 17, I believe, towards the very end of the video, literally like the last 15 minutes, I'm serious, we're gonna just have to replay through it, which is okay. So, for the last chapter, to give a cap as to what happened for Phase 8, Sakuya. So, the woman with no face turns out to be Sakuya, a patient at the Haibara Infirmary who gave a doll to Misaki when she was young. I like how it doesn't tell you that Sakuya's last name is also Haibara, and the infirmary belongs to her father, Shigeto. And Yo Haibara is her brother, her younger brother. She's his older sister. They're related. But basically, in the advanced stages of Moonlight Syndrome, patients' personalities split violently, leading to their deaths. In order to hold off development of these symptoms and retain her personality, Sakuya had started to regard her doll as being herself. The doll given to Misaki took on the identities of both Misaki and Sakuya. They combined into one personality called Mia, the girl in black who Misaki remembered. So basically it was me from Misaki and Ya from the end of Sakuya. So I think they said Mi meant sea and Ya meant night. So the girl's name, when she combined, it was combining both of them together into one person. Her name then translated into like sea night or night sea. If you look at it this way, it would be sea night, but I think it's actually more complex. I think it's like night sea or sea, night of sea or sea of night. It was something like that. So arriving at the underground temple of the Tsukuyomi, Misaki finally confronts Sakuya. When I played through that, I don't remember her actually confronting her. She just walked into like a temple room and was like, "What is this?" However, the gentle, smiling face that Misaki once knew is gone. As a result of her role as vessel, Itsuwa, in the rite of descent, Kiraiko, Sakuya has blossomed. Anyone who sees Sakuya's twisted visage also blossoms. Misaki is grabbed by Mia, no, the wraith of Sakuya, and feels herself starting to bloom as well. So she was the one who... That's what's confusing me about this, because they said after she completed her ritual, well, she didn't complete it. The first one she did complete. She participated in 2 of them. The first ritual she completed, but she was stricken with the Getsuyu syndrome. And then the second time they asked her to be the vessel again, she had blossomed in the middle of the ritual. She didn't finish it. She blossomed in the middle. And her mask had splintered and shattered, and when it shattered, she had bloomed completely, and then she had fallen into a coma. But for some reason they said, I don't know if it was during her coma or she had woke up again, because it's not really stated anywhere. But I'm thinking she's the one who started wandering around the island after she blossomed. She started wandering around, and anyone and everyone who saw her face would also blossom themselves, and it would also sometimes lead to their deaths instantly just by seeing her. And the funny thing about this is there are many main characters that have seen her. For instance, Choshiro had seen her years ago when he was on the island trying to discover the truth about Yo Haibara and about his father, and he was investigating them because they were wanted for murder, because there was a lot of people on the island who were killed by them because they did illegal experiments on them. So he was a detective for the police, and then he left and became his own private detective to try to find out the truth. And when he was there, he saw Sakuya. She was still wandering around at that time, and he stared directly at her. So I believe Choshiro is also secretly inflicted with the Moonlight Syndrome himself, but throughout the game it's not mentioned. He never even says it, and he never suffers from it like the other characters. So I don't know. And we already know that all of the other main characters are suffering with Moonlight Syndrome because they had it when they were children. So, I feel like there's some things that are missing, because this is the remake and I keep trying to reference back the original. It is very difficult when they have changed things. Not only that, looking at my lenses in my last video, I honestly think I am missing a lens for Misaki. I must have never picked it up, because these are the lenses that I have for Ruka, the character we're playing as now. I mean, her name's only on the screen. But I was going through my lenses, and you should have 3 as Misaki, and I think I missed one. So when I replay through it again, I'm gonna have to look for it. It's not a big deal, but it kind of does suck. Anyway, should be a loud cutscene that plays right here of Sakuya chasing people. So you're gonna run into her a couple times down here. You can't really fight her, but I wouldn't even recommend it. Should have been right here. There it is. So you can take some photos of her, but I wouldn't recommend actually trying to fight her. It's pointless. So I wouldn't even try it. God, that is so loud and annoying. It's that mask lady. I have to fight you already? I thought I had to pick up something first. I guess not. Yeah! Fuck. I just wasted my ghost power. My spirit power. My lens power. It's hard to, I can't lock on her when she's in the wall. Holy shit. I do like the little sound effect that plays right before they hit you. Because the original version didn't do that. There was supposed to be a tome that I could pick up right here. Maybe... What the hell? See, that's what I mean. You can miss stuff in this game. Because, my last video, we come here, we take a photo of her, unless it's the other tunnel. It might be the other side. You take that photo of her, and you should have been able to pick up a tome that is titled The Fisherman's Testament, but because she's the female one, I think it is the other tunnel. I must have went the wrong way. Well, I guess, actually, there is no wrong or right way. There really isn't. You can go through all the tunnels through here at will. There is no wrong or right way to do this. I don't know why my accent's slipping like that. I am not Southern. I know it sounds Southern, but I'm not. They are loud. Ugh. Yeah, it's supposed to be him. He's supposed to drop me a thing. Yeah, I did go the wrong way. But like I said, there is really no wrong or right way. It all depends on you. Because I'm referencing the original Wii version. Like, I have all the original text pulled up for these files. But what's making it hard for me to find them is in the original Wii version, these little texts that you pick up, or the tomes, are titled differently. They changed the names in the remake version, which is what this is. So when I'm trying to go through the Wii version to find them, it's like I can't. They're not titled the same thing. So she's coming, everyone who saw her blossom, that woman repeated like 5 times. We came down here to get away from her, but she's coming, her face, and then it just can't see her face. So it's just them repeating, and the original is that woman is coming. If that woman saw, everyone would bloom. That woman, then it repeats that woman like 5 times. Then I came here to escape all this. That woman is coming, and then his face 3 times. then her face is not clear repeated 7 times. So, I don't know, like, there is no wrong or right way to do this. Like I've said, there isn't. You have to just go through the tunnels, but like I said, you have to kind of go through them a certain way. She slowed down on her own for a minute. What was that? How do you get rebarb or wood and it's wood, right? How does wood penetrate deep rock like this? That's impossible, right? It looks like they were long poles that somebody placed like that, because actual wooden poles would not be able to penetrate concrete like this. I don't give a shit who tells you that. That's fucking lies. So another thing with this game compared to the other Fatal Frames is things in game only highlight if your character sees them. Another good way to get this to work is either aim the camera directly at the ground and the walls to see if something will light up, or you just kind of have to like shine the flashlight over it. So that's why sometimes you'll see me stop and start walking slow like this, because the way this game plays compared to the other Fatal Frames is your character has to light up the item that is on the ground. Otherwise it does not appear, and you will just straight up miss shit completely. It's kind of ridiculous that this game plays like that. They even tell you, there's like a tutorial that's like, aim your flashlight in the environment to highlight items that may be pickable or whatever. So this is where my last video ended, right here. See this under me? We need to get here. We need to go there. There's like 2 statues that have like their hands over their faces. We need to get there, which was that turn that I missed. But I missed it for a reason, because you have to miss it. You don't want to go there, you'll sequence break shit. The curse has been lifted! So like I said, you will run into Sakuya down here. I would not recommend fighting her because you can't. So take a picture of the doll and then go to your left and you're gonna see her down there. So she's chasing you, actually. That was where I was down there. And they're basically, that is to show you that she's here and she's following your sweet ass. So you kind of want to be careful because she is down here. Think right when I go down this way. Shit. I know she attacks me at some point. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here's the way we need to go. Should be stuck to the Dude, she's right around the corner where I literally just was. I need to move. I seriously need to move. Go. Go, go, go. Go. Yeah, there's the statues with the hands over their faces. Is that like a see no evil thing? Is that what they're going for, or is that a joke? So now we're going down into that stone dialisk area, and she's gonna appear right here. The moment you come down here, she just spawns in your face. If I remember correctly, you can't fight her, though. There actually isn't a way for you to physically fight her. I think you just like take like a photo of her. And she appears randomly in front of you. I think you just take photos of her when you can, and then just keep running. Because you physically cannot fight her. You physically can't. I'm trying to remember in my mind before I go how this is supposed to play out. I think you take a photo of her, and then you keep running down into another tunnel. And then as you get to like these other like wooden stairs that go down, she should appear in front of you again and like try to block you. And I think what you do is you just take a photo of her again and then kind of like avoid her, start going down the stairs, and I think it breaks her aggro and she loads out. And then I think you're supposed to turn around and come back up the stairs. Because my map isn't completed for the area down here, I can't really show it. But right directly in front of me, there's like these tunnels here. I can zoom in a little bit. See, this is that balcony area that I was just at. I was up here. So I think you go down this way. You start walking down the stairs. There's some stairs that lead down this way. And I think you have to go down them to break her aggro range to get her to go away. Then I think you're supposed to turn back around, come back up here, and I'm trying to remember why. So I think I got everything that was up here. I don't know why I would need to go back. I think the only reason why you need to go back is there's something on the wall in here that you're supposed to pick up, because you can't pick it up when she's there. That's why I was looking at those crystals, because I didn't know if I wanted to waste them. Because I think there's another hallway, but it's not showing up on this map, and that's where I'm getting confused. Either that or no, I think you just go right back down the stairs. I think the only reason why you break her aggro and then come back is to get the blue crystals in the wall, and then you just go right back to where you were. Well, I'm trying to remember this. Like I said, I'm trying to do this from memory, and I remember having to go back and forth. That's why I was looking at these. Because I can do this. Improves my loading time. Increases store points. See, 50 for max power. Man, I don't know. So I think when I turn around and pick up the ones, it gives me 10. And I can use it as storage to max out storage since it's the least available. Well, anyway, I need to change my film if I'm going to try to take a snap photo of her. I don't want to use red because that's the highest power. We're going to have to stay with the blue ones. Because, see, there's a tunnel there. And I think the one that you pick up is on my right. So you go in here and she's going to appear. You can try to fight her like I said, but it's not recommended. Hey, what's up? Go, 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 go. I think if she touches you, it's an insta-kill. So, you can feel it on the controller. She's pulling me. Okay, hold on. Slow down. Just wait a minute. Okay. You have to wait till the screen clears completely before you move again. Should be the... Okay. Yeah, be careful there because you have to fight some stuff, but I'm gonna go back for a minute. When you go to read those statues, the masked guys will come out of them to fight you because why would they not, right? Let's see, should be over here somewhere. Like I said, you have to kind of just flash your flashlight. Maybe if I look at it, there we go. I usually look at it with the camera directly because trying to use the flashlight, it doesn't work as well. I mean, it does, but it's not the same. Yeah, don't linger here for too long because she comes back. It's probably not going to be ideal. What do I want to do? Increases when I receive. Let's just max this out. Yeah. So you go down there and I think you have to fight those guys that come out of the statues. Because you have to get to both sides of them. You come to the front and then you can get to the other side. I like the swirly designs. Like, who drew that? Who did this? They're like, I'm gonna come down here and show everybody my creative line swirl work. I mean, it's pretty looking, I guess. But at the same time, it's just like, who would do that? Who would take the time to do that? And then, I don't know what these walls are made out of down here, but doesn't this look like some kind of stone or weird cement that kind of looks like it's shaped like that anyway by itself naturally? It has like weird white markings where it looks like somebody had dug these out over time. Yeah, as soon as you talk to the statue, not talk to it, but there should be a guy who shows up. That is the slowest reach for anything I've ever seen in my life. So this is called the Rugetsu Primeval Passage. And I think the original was called Rugetsu's Twin Rituals, or Tunnel Rituals. See, like, they changed the name of the tomes. So when I'm trying to find the original, like, transcript, it's titled differently. And it's weird. Because with my playthrough, I've been reading what the remake says, and then I've been reading what the original says, trying to translate it from the original to the remake. And it is different. Like, they changed all of the texts and everything, and it doesn't even say what the original says. So on the Isle of Rogetsu, there exists a cavern called the Primal Passage. I've been saying primeval, but I've probably been saying it horribly wrong. I'm pretty sure it's either primeval or primeval. It's either prime-vol. Like, you can either say the word prime and then vol, or you can say prim and then avol. Like, what's the correct way? Is it prime-vol or primeval? I think it's primeval, but, you know, whatever. This cavern hath been a training place for maidens since Byakuya. Byakuya from Bleach? What? Being the ancestor of the vessels who holds the concords with the moon, hadst a vision in this cavern whilst at her training. Yeah, they talk in Old English, like biblical style, and it gets complicating to read sometimes with all the this and dos and can'ts and ugh. I'm turning into fucking Gwendolyn. He's one of my favorite characters from Dark Souls, but he talks like that, so. Sometimes I pretend that when I'm reading these, it's like him reading them, and it makes it funnier for me. So entering the cavern, where no light reaches, the maiden retain her own essence, whilst cleansing her mind of all things of the world, becoming empty and dying and returning to this world in rebirth. Being thus the training of the Rogetsu Primeval Passage. Many of the maiden women will lose their mind, as only few can withstand the training and obtain spiritual concourse. Ye shall not let these women, unfit to be a maiden, undertake training in the Primeval Passage. But how would you tell if they were unfitted or not? Like, what the hell? And I think the original says, Rogetsu Island is rife with tunnels. In the very first passage, it kind of says there exists a cavern with passage, but the very first line in the original is, Rogetsu Island is rife with tunnels. The vessel shall concord with the ghosts, and here it doesn't say that. It says concords with the moon. The shrine maiden shall go forth and practice in that cave 100 nights. Whether or not a miracle will be awarded is dependent on the practice of the shrine maidens. I mean, it kind of says that, but it really doesn't. All it says is she has training, and she had a vision while in the cavern during her training, as where the original text doesn't even say anything like that at all. Then the next one is, secluded inside the womb, shielded from the moonlight, while maintaining the self, becoming empty. As we're here, it's like entering the cavern, cleansing her mind, becoming empty, and returning to the world in rebirth. After passing through the death of life, they will be born again into this world, the training of the Rogetsu tunnels. I mean, I guess it's kind of saying that here, but it's worded completely different, as you can see. And then the last one is, it allows them to bring forth the miracle through courage and diligence, as where the remake says they will lose their mind and they will obtain spiritual concourse. Then the last one is, only a person fit for a maiden of the moon shall pass the training of the Rogetsu tunnels, as where the remake says, do not let any women unfit to partake in the training. You see how they completely changed it? Because the originals didn't even say that at all. It's like they're just changing shit around. That's why I said I like to compare the original with the remake. So this guy's gonna come now. Hey, what's up? Should've waited. Should've waited. I should've waited. Bow to me, then you'll see that I don't give a shit, obviously. It's alright, what are you freaking out about, Ruka? Oh, I need to... hold on. Statue's head is covered in charms. There's another statue behind this one as well. So this is the male one. We need to get to the... I think the other one should have been a female. to get to her on the other side. Maybe she's not, but I thought she was. Am I going the right way? Because I don't remember these tunnels, and because they changed it a little bit from the remake, the original, I'm kind of lost. Alright. Because I know she comes down here. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to run into her unnecessarily. That'd be really stupid. I think you're supposed to just go down here and pick up items and stuff like that. And you're supposed to find another note somewhere down here. It's just I'm trying to be careful because I think the remake version also changes the tunnel systems a little bit. They're not laid out like this. And that's why I'm just like, So if I kind of stop and start looking around at shit, that's kind of why. I didn't mean to do that. My finger slipped. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. It's all because of that damn mask. That mask, yo. No, that mask isn't a thing of this world. It belongs to another place. What kind of disaster has that mask brought to this island? Death. It has brought about the day of tranquility. I can't speak. The day of tranquility, or known as the day without suffering. Everyone, oh my god, everyone lives yet becomes as the dead. You absolutely must not look upon that face. Have to read it like that, otherwise I can't. I think the original is, that's not just a mask. That mask is not from this world. That mask brought the disaster to this island. It actually did. The day without suffering, whether you live or die, is determined by looking at that face. You know, you might think they're fucking kidding, but that is exactly what this is. Then he's gonna show up behind me. No, don't you all are okay? Is he like melting? Stop. Hello? Am I right? He's in front of me, but I can't. Hold on. I can't fight him like this. Come here. I was lucky I remembered at the last moment that if you tap on your trigger buttons, L3, R3, you can get her to spin. Both buttons do it. L3, R3, L3, R3. It's really neat. I love that. I wish the other games had that. Are you gonna attack me again right here? Why is there just a... You're supposed to get attacked by a woman around the corner, I think. Am I going the right way? Am I sequence breaking this? I thought you're supposed to go around the corner and it's like woman standing. Yeah, I think it's right here. There she is. Get her. Come on. Blue. 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 I hate when you gotta time it just right, otherwise it's like no. Okay. So let's get ready to fight her. Come on. Come on. Fucking swing your stick. That was fun. I love the sound that it makes. The other Fatal Frame games don't do that. It's neat. Man, I need to be careful where I'm going. She's right there. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I'm trying to remember if the tunnel systems are the same in the original, or if they had completely changed them. And the way I'm sitting is painful. I'm trying to... I sit on a crate when I do my videos, and it's like this black plastic crate, and it's like hard and fucking hurts. And I put a pillow on it when I sit, but like, it starts hurting my side thigh muscles, like in my legs and shit, and it's really uncomfortable. It's the most uncomfortable shit. I mean, I deal with it, but at the same time, it's just like, ugh. Why you do this to me? Why you gotta make my life so hard? Don't pay attention to my rambling, for it means nothing. Yeah, we need to get the zero lens, but the funny thing is, she's blocking you from it. So what you're gonna want to do is, see that stairwell up there? She's gonna appear on the right, walk up to the stairwell, wait for her to load out, then come back, and like right on the other side of this wall right here, the zero lens is literally right there. But she's blocking me from it. You just heard it load in. I don't know if you heard that. There. Go! Don't, Sakuya. I'm fucking serious. It is dead. No, I'm gone. I am gone. Please don't appear in front of me. I swear to God. Okay, wait till the color returns before you go back. So just stand there. Wait till the color comes in, and then wait till the fuzzy goes away. Now you can go back. If you go back when it's still... she'll fucking get you. She wants to ruin my life. I'm holding the run button. This is as fast as she runs, by the way. You have to hold down R2 the whole time. Otherwise, if you don't, this is your walk speed. Sachi's face is completely covered. Yeah, this is the female version. The male version was on the other side. Alright, let's go down. Give me my zebu. Yes. Why am I bald? Was that her shadow? What the fuck? Yeah, she does troll you through this through the tunnel systems down here, because this is where she bloomed and started killing everyone. Okay. So, zero, I believe, is the strongest lens that you get in these games. Where's my zero? Right here. Alright. Go ahead and get one. So zero takes a more powerful shot when used. I think I want to change my lenses. I don't use the slow lens or my blast. I've been using Pierce, that one that shoots all the fucking purple lines. Because when you hit that on them, you can get more powerful shots for a fixed amount of time. Yeah, because where we're going right now is absurd. I don't use my slow lens ever. I mean, it slows them down. It says low. So yeah, let's just replace that, because this does the same damn thing. The zero one is medium, because that's why it's in the top category. This is the first one, this is the second one. There should be one more. Same thing with these. They all do different things. You have slow, blow, and pierce. And then you have blast, zero, and there should be crush. Crush is another lens that you should get. But zero, I believe, is one of the strongest. But I'm starting to think that your crush lens is the strongest, because it gives you their power. So blast is low, zero is medium, crush should be high. And then you have 3 attack lenses. You have blow, which does extra power, and then you have slow, which slows them down, and then pierce is a new one. That's with those purple lines that get all over them. I like that one a lot, which is the one I use. It is recommended to use that one for people that aren't really great. Well, it's not really, it has nothing to do with you being great. It's just, it's a good lens to use, because you don't have to worry about it too much, because you don't have to worry about using higher lenses because that one does it for you. Because as long as the purple lines is shooting all over them, you can actually take more powerful shots during that time. And that's why I think it's recommended to use it. It's up to you. That's why I have it set like that. That way I can switch up, down, up, down, up, down. 'Cause the other one in the middle I don't really use. This is slow. I don't really use it. So I have 0, and then I have Pierce. So if I go up, it's just easy to get back and forth to them. That's really all it is. Also, I think my cat wants out of the room. Every time I go to do videos and stuff, my cats decide that they want in and out of the rooms every time. But what it is she hears my other roommates are awake, and she wants out to go to them. Yeah, that's why I have my lenses set up the way I do, because it's easier for me to get back and forth to them. You can... I call them the 6 and 9 positions. Kind of like on a clock. But actually, yeah, no, I got it wrong. It would actually be 3-9. Because 6 goes to 12. Like up to down on a clock face, it'd be 12 goes down to 6. And then straight across, it would be 9 to 3. So I guess this is the 9 to 3 position. Or it could be the 12 to 6 position, depending on however you want it. Meaning that if you go backwards, it lines across. Never mind, you probably still don't understand. That's how I have my my character set up in Warriors Retreat 3 Ultimate, where I have Neza on both ends. So when I switch from Sanyang to him, and Human Neza and Cyborg Neza are both on the 3 and 6 positions. Or got 3 and 9, as well as the 12 and 6. Where if I go backwards, it goes to either one of them either way. What was that? She like stopped and her shirt turned black. It's easier too to be able to just hit up or down to get to those stronger lenses. But I usually have Pierce as my default, so now we're getting ready to enter the old building. Or not the old building, but it's a hidden building. Mask is positioned in the center of the shrine. Okay. Look at that shit. Yeah, I gotta go pick up an item on the other side. Yeah, this is literally as fast as she walks. I can't make her walk any faster. So this is the Rugetsu Kagura Chronicle. Accompanied by a maiden known as a guardian, I shall observe one of the most important Kagura festivals in the country and test out the camera obscura. Is this Kunihiko? This Rugetsu Kagura starts as a gentle dance and becomes more and more intense. It is said that at the climax, many people collapse from the intoxicating excitement. That's weird. Some also suffer from a condition known as moonlust at the time of the Kagura, moonlight syndrome. This moonlust must be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. It may also be caused when the soul returns but is changed. As the guardians are of a bloodline that is easily possessed by spirits, they undergo training before the Kagura. I have heard the legends of the guardians, and they are most fascinating. They say that to the dead, the souls of the living appear like buttles or noise called moon sounds, which are different for everyone. The moon sound becomes higher when one is angry, trembles when one is confused, and becomes lower when one is sad. But its music never changes. However, if a person suffers from moonlust, their moon sound becomes distorted and broken. As superstitions go, the idea that people are made of music is an attractive one. There is more to the legends of the guardians. The maidens themselves have the role of playing various melodies in order to preserve the proper moon sounds. These melodies cannot cure moonlust, but they are said to be able to treat various conditions. The idea of curing disease through prayer is not unusual, but even in my extensive research of the supernatural, I have yet to hear of direct healing through music. The guardian maidens, they say, can hear my moon sound, but that is... I can't read. And that it's a pleasant one. Despite saying some strange things, all of the priestesses have a surprisingly modern mindset and are kind, intelligent, and beautiful. Kunihiko, what the shit? I do so wish they could accompany me to my next destination. What the fuck? He's like, yo, maidens, touch me, follow me everywhere. Classic man for you. He just reminds me of like Maguichi Saika or Moroku from like Inuyasha, where he's like, woman, follow me, I'm a freak. So the original is, I intend to conduct a test of the camera obscura when watching the Rogetsu Kagura dance, chaperoned by the Tsukimori Shrine Maiden. The Rogetsu Kagura is the native Kagura dance and a major event for the island. The performance starts calmly, gradually becoming more erratic until reaching a frenzied climax. The extreme spiritual intoxication and excitement causes some participants to lose consciousness. It is purported? Is that what that really says? It is purported that an illness called Lunasidetta surfaces at the time of the festival. Lunasidetta is sometimes portrayed as possession by an evil spirit. Given the belief that souls attending the festival depart for a while, is this disease caused by the possibility that the souls that return are somehow different? The Tsukimori Shrine Maidens have a history of being easily possessed, and I find it curious they participate. I asked about the Tsukimori Shrine Maiden tradition and found the answer truly interesting. It is said that people's souls are sound. This sound is called the lunar melody, and each person's melodies are different. The lunar melody seems to represent the individual person. Strangely, if the person grows increasingly angry, their lunar melody becomes confused and tremors, and if they are grieving or upset, it lowers in pitch. The core melody is said to remain unchanged. However, Lunasidetta syndrome disrupts the lunar melody, and if distorted sufficiently, it breaks. In any case, the superstition that humans are masses of sound is an attractive one. The Tsukimori Shrine Maidens prepare various kanade for the dance. All are with a clear lunar melody. If they should contract Lunasidetta syndrome, it is not impossible to cure those affected. Treatment by prayer is not uncommon, but it is invariably done without sound. It seems that my sound is visible to the maiden. She said that it sounds quite pleasant. Although they sometimes say strange things, all of the Tsukimori Shrine Maidens have contemporary merits, a rich intellect, a gentleness, and beauty. I would like to make the journey and attend. See, that's not at all what he says. That is not at all what he says. So that's from Kunihiko Asao. He's the creator of the camera obscura, because he did come here, and they did show it to him. Am I missing something? Should be on that door rail. I'm looking right at it. Hello? Okay. Don't you do this shit to me. I'm gonna open this door really slowly. Oh my god. Damn, I can't. Well, let's hold on to that. Okay. Ooh. Holy shit. Alright. So now we are in the building to the upper ritual, because while the main Rogetsu Kagura was going on, there was actually a secret one underground, which is where we were with Misaki in the last chapter. So where we're going now is to where the actual one was held. Because there was 2 rituals that went on, but nobody ever knew about the second one because it was carried out underground. I think that is interesting. So during the ceremony, it was believed that people's souls would leave their bodies. Did you hear that? Holy shit. And when they would come back, they weren't the same. Should have been a save point around here. It should have been like right around this a corner. It must be up more. Alright, yeah. So, let me find... There's a tome that you pick up and then you have to take a photo, but there's a tome. I want to read what the original says. It should be the Rogetsu Kagura attendees, but because I said they changed it, I'm going to see if it's the same. The sound in here is weird. What the hell? It's actually the sound of the song. So yeah, it's to Rogetsu Kagura visitors, as where the original is to attendees. It means the same. It means the same thing. So the Rogetsu Kagura will be held tonight in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse, which is where we are. Please come to the stage by 10 p.m. Note that during the performance, the door to the temple will be sealed and no one will be allowed in or out. The eclipse is expected to begin around midnight, after which time leaving your seat will be strictly prohibited. Also, all those who wish to watch the Kagura must receive a mask at Shugen Temple and wear it at all times during the performance, because if you don't, your fucking soul will be taken. So the original is, today at the Lunar Eclipse Hall, the Rogetsu Kagura dance will be performed by 10 p.m. I summon you to the honorable assembly at the designated location, whatever. During the Kagura performance, the door of the Lunar Eclipse Hall will be closed and no one will be able to enter or exit. Okay. Please take note that the lunar eclipse is assumed to start at midnight. Furthermore, all in attendance will be presented with a mask at the family head's room, which will be worn at all times. And it's funny because it doesn't say that. The original does not say what this says here. Shugen Temple, it said family head's room. Kanede! Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at me. Look at them. I wish I'd have fucking film on that. Yeah, that sound in the background is the song. There you are. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Give me my save. I haven't saved in forever. Yeah, because the next part coming up is going to be tough. You actually have to fight the vessel, the Utsuwa, along with the organs, the Kanade. And it's not going to be easy, because you have to fight her plus all 5 of them. And the girls kind of act like the ghosts, the little shrine maidens from Fatal Frame 3, where they come out of the ground and like grab your ankles and shit. But it's kind of hard to focus on all 5 of them and focus on the main one at the same time. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm going to be able to do it, because shit gets obscured. Well, we'll see. I haven't opened up any more outfits for her. It's funny, I have the Marie Rose outfit, which is what I think this is. But they won't give it to me. I probably have to clear the game once before they give it to me. That's okay. So let's go to trade. I want to make sure that I have a lot of healing items. Because, coming up, man, this shit ain't gonna be easy. I always have 2 save files that I can reference. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, that sound that. Can I see through here? No, of course not. I think when she walks past the door. That noise coming from behind the door. I've heard it before. Yeah, it's the sound, that song. We don't want to go in there just yet, though. You can kind of see how it's turning gray and distorted around me because they're out there. When you get close to ghosts, your vision changes. Thought that was a door for a minute. So this leads outside. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like those Japanese doors where they got like a giant beam that goes across it. Huh? What? Oh my God. I don't know if you heard that. I moved and I heard somebody behind me go, hmm? But in a ghost voice. What the fuck? Huge wooden gate with a large bar. It's too heavy to be lifted by one person. Maybe I'm hearing the wind. What the fuck? I can't get that. Okay. Man, the sound oppression in here. What the fuck? Like, it's really oppressive just to... Alright. You hear it every once in a while? That... Okay. Like how it just stops. That looks good. This is the stage where the Kagura dance was held. Yeah, it is. There's a doll somewhere. I don't think they're gonna let me get it right now though, because I have to go down there and fight them. Wait a minute. Is that Kunihiko's camera? What? Did he leave it here? Or no? It's not his, it's just one that they use, but... That doll is like on one of these stairs, and I'm trying to remember where she is. Can I touch this? No, I can't. I think you need to go out there and fight them first, because I think the doll's on the other side. If I got close to her, you would hear like a wind chime sound. Really hope I don't miss her. It's gonna be so stupid. Yeah, I have to go down here, because the stairs are broken on the other side. Damn it, where is she? Well, I should be able to do this. So let's try. Oh God. You have to fight all 6 of them. Remember how they said all participants had to wear a mask and she doesn't have one on? That is the biggest red flag ever. It said everyone was supposed to wear one. She's like, screw that. Rules are for losers. I'm a child. I don't need to follow the rules. Uh-oh. You look good. Hold on, hold on. No effect, I didn't do it right. Hold on. Shit. Got one. This is bad. I have a mirror stone, so if I die, it's okay. Come on, come on, come on! Come on. Many legs. Hold on. Come on. Seriously, after I literally just healed. Come on. Then I have like many legs, so I'm having to fight through it. Trying to shoot through her if you couldn't tell. No, you don't. Hold on. Hold on. No, stop it. This is bad. I thought I had got both of them, but I guess not. I mean, there's 6 of them, and I think I've only got 2. Wasted. Hold on. I can't. It's too close to me. Oh God, come on. Hey, hold on. I need to get to the middle. Still not doing anything. I'm running out of those.